Hello and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for April the 6th, 2022. We've got the Four of Pentacles has come in, the Hanged Man, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Okay, and at the base, the King of Swords. So what's coming in today is that there's something that emotionally you've absorbed or held onto that you're getting a very clear message to let that go. There's been a bit of conflict around it. There may be some limiting thinking around it, or it may be impairing the way that you're seeing something so that you're kind of not seeing all the options in front of you. But yeah, the King of Swords energy is just wanting to come in and chop something, cut the ties with something, with some emotions that have been around that are a little bit stuck at this moment in time. And it's kind of, a sense that, I do feel like you've been holding on to this for whatever reason. And the Hanged Man energy, which is the only major arcana that's come in, is kind of around letting something go. There could be, with the Hanged Man energy coming in, it's like something has stagnated. Some feelings have stagnated. There could have been feelings of blame. There could have been feelings of scapegoating somebody. There could have been feeling punished for something coming in with the Hanged Man energy. But ultimately, it's probably getting some very clear messages of what it is that it's time to let go of, and that there can be a period of enlightenment that you don't need this anymore. And it's kind of interesting because we're getting closer and closer to that Jupiter and Neptune conjunction, and those two energies together are going to be very much focused on forgiveness of a higher nature. And so this is where it's starting to unearth, and I feel like this is the start of the process. This is something that you may have been getting some messages over the last couple of days that you're holding on to something that is no good for you anymore, and it's time to forgive in terms of setting yourself free. So this is kind of emotionally detaching yourself from something, like with the King of Swords. It's an Aquarian energy of being very logical and going, I can see that this is not feeling right for me anymore. I need my emotional stability, and I just want to cut the cord with that. The King of Cups is very much like a Scorpio energy of like we said, the Scorpio energy can really absorb and hold on to the emotions, but the other thing that they're really good at doing is cutting the ties with them as well. So this is kind of, a sense of cutting some kind of emotional cord that you no longer need. And so even though there's parts of you that is going, that is conflicted about doing this because there's been your whatever reasons you've been holding on to this, but why are you holding on to it? What are you holding on to for fear of letting go? It's time to let something go, and you're getting a very strong message around that today, and deeply tied to your emotions. So I feel like this is part of the precursor because and it is making you do a little bit of work around it. It's not necessarily comfortable, but that's what the Jupiter and Neptune is creating, this portal for some very, very high vibrational healing. So we really need to kind of take advantage of that, because this is probably a once in a lifetime kind of event that's occurring with these energies at this moment in time. And so this is where there's this very high vibrational portal that can support the release of this and make it a lot easier than if it happened at a different point of time. So entirely up to you, but this is the message coming in for the day. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow.